Oh, yeah, if you're a man, I'm sure you have done this at least once in your life and you were in struggle to blend it. Probably you gone high, higher, higher, and oh, I need to go to the barbers. I messed up. So in this video, I'm gonna exactly show you how to blend this line, how to fade it. A general tidy up, and I'm gonna fade this line, do a nice line on top without going to the barbers and spending money. So I think you will like this video. Any clippers that you have at home, it comes with these numbers, right? We have got millimeters, we have got inch, and an actual number on it. But when I'm talking about the number on the middle, that's what I mean. So when I say number 3, for example, you should take your number 3. So ignore the millimeters and ignore the inch. So first step, take your longest number and put on your clipper. If your beard length is longer than mine, take your like number 5 or number 6, right? When you try it and if it doesn't take anything off, bring it down, bring it to number 4, bring it to number 3. And I've done number 4 now and it didn't take anything off, so I'm trying my number 3 now. This is number 3 on it right now. I'm using it again, down towards up, and almost it doesn't take anything off, slightly comes off. So if I wanted to go shorter in this area, I would use my number 2. This is very, very, very important. What I know now is that my beard size is 10 millimeter. It's about number 3. So I can now go towards the lower number, bring it down gradually to fade it to this level that I've done with 0. This was number 3, right? What this is number 2. I'm using my number 2 now. The guard is closed, right? I'm using my number 2 now. I'm trying not on this. I'm going to the sides slowly, slowly. So for a nice blending, make sure that you're slightly bringing it down. This is number 2 now. It's coming out slightly. Open the guard. I'm not going on this still. Slightly on the hair around here. Brush it. I'm using the same thing on right side. This is number 2. This was about number 3. So open the guard again. Between the number 3 and number 2, I'm using my 2.5 now, slightly shorter. If you tried your number 5, if your beard is longer than mine, you wanted to keep it number 5. The next number that you need to use is your number 4, around here. And then open your guard like 4.5 and use on this hair to make a nice blend between your 4 and 5 or 5 or 6. You have to play with these numbers to get that, to reach that level that you want. This was my number 2. I'm going down again. So this is 1.5. If you don't have 1.5 number, try use number 1 and open this guard. Okay, so this is 1.5. I've done 2 here, so I don't use 1.5 on my 2. You need to focus on it. I feel like I'm talking too much. Like I'm explaining too much probably. Ignore this. Ignore this. What I'm blending now is 1.5 to my 2, right? So I'm not gonna touch these hair anymore because I like the length. Next number that I have is number 1. Now I open the guard towards 1.5, and last number was 1.5 here. This is 1 here. So this is 1.5 now again. Slightly blended. A brush like this, it helps you to see more clear. Number is 0.5. Open the guard right now. Almost blended. Now close the guard. It was like this. Now easily close the guard. Don't go down. The next number, you have to use the guard, your clippers guard. When I use this, yeah, like that, it means number 0. When I open it, like imagine when I open it like 2, it's about 0.2. When I open it completely, it's 0.5. I've used 0, so I need to do 0.5 now, because my last number was 0.5 and we bringing it down gradually. So yeah, that's all I needed. And now close it slightly to make sure that we blend it nicely. And that's it. If you want to do a slightly taper fade, you have to bring it higher and then blend it. If not, if you want to just blend this bit, what we need to use, because this level is 0, we need to use our 0.5 and 0.5 number and the number 1. Avoiding any mistakes, we use our longer number first. Go over it. Open your guard. Not massively, not massively high. Yeah, just until this level. 0.5 again. Open the guard first before the level that you done number 1. Okay. Close the guard. Lower than that. Again with 0.5. Next level would be 0.5. Open the guard. Not massively going high. Close the guard again. Can you see that long hair that's not fully blended yet? You need to open the guard. Go into it with the corner of your blade. Not like this. Just with the corners on the right, on the left, doesn't really matter. So just with the corners. So this is what you need to do at home. If you use the 0 around here, you will have to use your 0.5 higher and then number 1 higher, and you will go into your side. When you go into your side, you're gonna have problems. So be careful, just finish it before this level, because if you go higher, that's different story, and you need to see my other videos about how to fade this backhand side. Yeah, we blended nicely. I'm happy with this length. Next step, we lined up here on top with the trimmers. If you don't have the trimmers, that's fine. Just close the guard and use your 0 like this. I'm gonna use my trimmer to make it fresh. I'm gonna just clean up these hair to make it fresher, that's all. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Oh shit. Ah, nearly. Make sure you subscribe my channel on YouTube. Okay, I think that's alright. I'm growing my mustache at the moment, so I'm not gonna touch it. If you want to trim it, just very straight, dip, dip, dip. That's it. If you do line on the bottom, if you do line here, make sure you're not bringing it high and like a jawline, because it doesn't suit everyone. And keep it low as possible. Okay, when you do a line, make sure you don't do it like this, because when you back to your natural look like this, you will see the line very curved and like a round line, and you wouldn't be happy with it. So just like this, dip, dip, dip. What is dip, dip, dip? 1, 2, 3. That's all. Myself, I don't like line here, so I'm gonna fade it. Instead of down to up, you have to do it up to down. We're back to first step, number 3, but instead of this, we're doing this. Doesn't take anything off. 2. It's fine if it doesn't take anything off. This is what you need to do. Be patient. 1.5. Number 1. Open the guard. Close the guard. Use your brush, use your comb, and check the length over and over. And the next level is 0.5. Open the guard first. Bring it lower. Close the guard. As you see, it's all blended nicely. And to make it fresher, just fade this bit. Use your 0.5 up to down still. 0.5 it was, now it's 0.1, 2, it's like 0.3, lower, 0.2 now. My next customer is coming in a minute and I not need to finish it quicker. 0.1 now, and next level is finally 0. Now 0. Yeah, I've got some hair here. Hiya. You alright? Hiya. Use your trimmer again, or clipper, doesn't matter. Clean this line. Don't bring it high. The customers just come and see you. Doing same process on your right.